Hello, and welcome, true art believers. This is Pierson here, and it is day 74 of 100 days of drawing, and it's going to be a good one. At least I think it is. I got a nice little LED light kind of blinding the screen here, but that's all right. And, it's going to be a good drawing. I think it is. So without further ado, let's get this drawing on the road, and you can see and enjoy the drawing process. I'm going to be drawing for about roughly 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. I might cut it short around 25 because I want to chillax. I want to have a little chillaxing evening. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the drawing. Cheers. Alrighty, everyone. Let's start this. Right. There we go. Okay. I think it's going to be another day in Skull Paradise. Oops. Gotta lift this chair up. Actually, here's something that I need to start doing is I need to figure out a way that I can do these drawings standing up. I would need a still life stand that allows me to stand up, and I would need a desk or something that I could put my still life on or my object higher up, as opposed to because if I stand up, I'm gonna be looking down on my objects, and although I think as cool as that would make for a challenging drawing, because I'm doing at an extreme bird's eye vantage point, I really don't want to do that all the time, So, for those who've been watching these last few drawings, I've been doing skulls, and this one just, kind of going the same route, doing skulls, and I've been doing skulls in a reductive manner, which is basically a simple way of saying a technical, an artistically technical way of saying I'm erasing a lot. So before I even begin with the reductive drawing, I gotta mass out the background. So I gotta mass out the background like this, and then maybe mass out right here. Oh, I don't need this LED light here; it's in the way. I thought it'd be cool, but now it's just in the way. It's just in the way of my drawing. I need a better camera angle to do these drawings. I am thinking about it. I might just have to bite the bullet and have everyone see my face or see me work. Oh, great. That charcoal stick is gone now. I won't be able to find it. It's gone into the abyss. So with these last few drawings, I've actually been taking them kind of casual. I've been getting the majority of them done, or like half of it done, during the live stream, and then I work on it. And I broke that stick too. Gosh darn! I'm gonna go through buying charcoal like it's going out of style. I need to find those sticks before I step on them. Anyways, what was I talking about? So I do about half the drawing live, and then I work on the other. I do the other half on my own outside of it being live. The reason why is not because out of choice. It's a little bit of choice, but also because I don't. Okay, it is a little bit of choice. I just don't want to. Well, I technically right now could draw for an hour, but I don't want to. I want to go down and sit down and relax for a second and have an evening, not even an evening, like an hour of entertainment time, right? So I spend about an hour total on these drawings, give or take. 30 minutes live, 30 minutes that are time lapsed, and the other part is done on my own. And I think the reason why is because, just time constraints. Yeah, mainly time constraints. I can only draw like specific times a day, and if I miss those times, then I'm kind of like SOL. For those that don't know what that means. So I think I'm gonna start drawing now. Yep, I'm gonna start drawing. I'm at that. I've masked out that area now. Time to. Let's lower it right there so you see what I'm doing. So what I'm doing, particularly on this drawing, is I'm kind of drawing the structure of the skull that I have kind of placed out. I have a skull that I draw, like a skull model, not a model, but like a mold. I guess it's a mold of a skull, you know, that I use as a reference for my skull drawings, you know. And so that's what I've been doing, is using that as a reference for my skull drawings. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to like do a positive negative space type of like drawing for the moment. I'm going to do a quick like wrap around from those lines that I made. I'm going to outline those lines and darken up the surrounding area to kind of create a more pronounced negative space form, you know. And then I'll tighten. I'll get more specific to it a little later on. But right now I'm kind of just breaking charcoal sticks like it's go. I've broken 3 sticks. I might not get get this drawing done. I'll run out of charcoal sticks by the end of the day. Yeah, so I think I'll just work on it for 25 minutes, and after that I'll maybe 25, 30 minutes, at most 30. I will cut it at 30 because I really don't want to work all the way till the end of the night, you know. Yeah, buddy, here we go. So I just kind of darkened out the surrounding area a little bit, you know. Yeah, it's not even like, you really can't do this type of drawing with graphite. It's just so to fill up a large area like this with graphite at this like density, it just take too long, you know. It just take too long. And yeah, so I'm about ready to start. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask. I'll be turning around and looking at the oh, actually I'm not done yet. Okay, after I've done the lines here, what I want to do is I kind of did the outside contour lines. Now I'm going to work on some of the do some kind of like really angular lines, just to kind of like symbolize like forms on the skull here. And I'm going to do a few angular lines here. Right now, I'm reminiscing. I'm getting reminiscent about, not like about the skull. I'm reminiscing about like the Harry Potter show, the movies. I don't know why. I'm just reminiscing about them. They're just so like the movies and the stories are just probably one of the just some of the most well-made stories. Like, it's just the way that you're immersed in it. Like you're immersed in the fantasy of that world. Like, oh man, it'd be like, it just makes me wonder, like, oh, that'd be such a crazy world to be in if there was like wizards and witches of that sort, where you go to Hogwarts, right? I was like, man, that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to think about. Anyway, time to use the chamois to kind of pull out some tones here. But I was just thinking about that. I was like, man, that was as the CG, the computer generated images, like the CGI, the special effects got better, the movies got better, but like the first ones were all right, and they got darker and darker. And I was just thinking, man, those, if they should have made some of those books, like each one of those books could have been done in like a few of them could have been one movie, but a lot more of them could have been done as two separate movies, like for real, because there was a lot packed in all of that, and they were trying to, you missed a lot of information, you know, but I think they did a pretty good job. But I was just kind of reminiscing about it. I don't know why I was thinking about the Harry Potter movies. I don't know how long this is going to take me a little bit longer than normal, because this is an angle that I'm not used to, and a lot of the area, like a lot of the skull is kind of, this is kind of tucked in on the side here. You really can't see any information, so I'm gonna be playing around with getting that to make it more apparent. I might have to exaggerate the lines in the background. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm just kind of softening up this area, and then I'm going to go over it again. It's kind of like this back and forth, right? Back and forth. You go over areas, and you redevelop those areas, and then you touch up. Yeah, I don't know. I've been as of lately. Never mind the fact that I've drawn. I'm still drawing every day. I'm still doing these live streams. Right, I'm still doing them. I have been unfathomably unfathomably lazy. Like I just have had no drive. Like my scheduling has been off point. Like I just have had no drive to get up early anymore. Like it's just one of those things. Like I go in weird cycles. Like I'll go in cycles of like just incredible like efficiency, like bam, 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 and then I can't maintain it. So because I can't maintain it, I just kind of quit it altogether. And it's not because I want to. It's more like it's wearing me down because of I can't explain it. Like if the things that I was doing was all that I was doing, I can maintain it. But those aren't all the things that I'm doing. Those are like a tenth of the day. And then the rest of the day is like I'm just go. And after a while, like I'm exhausted. I just can't handle it. And so like there's like scheduling a week takes 2 hours for me. And someday on those days that I schedule on a Sunday when I'm scheduling a week, I actually don't have those 2 hours to schedule a week. Because I'm so busy just trying to like maintain the daily status quo, and it's so agitating. I think every one of us deals with that, like us adults, especially ones that like the people like that have to maintain a schedule, have to, right? We have to maintain a schedule. And I never used to be a person to schedule. I'm actually still pretty bad at it, but I'm better than the average person. Or at least I think I am. I don't know. I could be like downright terrible compared to everyone else. Maybe I'm fooling myself. I don't know. But like, one thing that's happening though with doing these things every day is I've established like a habit. So I'm starting to feel less burdenful, even though like every day that I'll say like, oh, I don't want to do this. 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 But I'm starting to feel it's feeling less and less burdensome, even though on these days, like to start drawing this late at night used to be a drag. It used to be a big deal for me to get back out and started drawing. Now it's still a drag, but now I'm like, okay, we're just gonna do this, get it out of the way. I will admit though, I didn't just hop right to it. I did kind of like fiddle fart around. We all fiddle fart around when we don't want to do certain things. The thing though is like, if you're doing that, the thing about it is I'm not getting this guy's skull correct. It's more angular up here. That's what it looks more like. The thing is though, you're still doing it, right? And that's what matters. I may kind of fiddle around and not get to the drawing in immediately like I intended to for that day, but I'm still coming in, I'm still showing up, and I think showing up is good. not like showing up to a job and this kind of showing up and you're not doing your job, but like I'm still showing up and I'm making an effort, and I'm trying. I don't know if I'm trying my best. I guess trying my best would require me not to talk and just to really focus on the drawing and to slow down. But I can't. I don't know. I am going to work on this later on. So I do slow down a little bit more when working on these drawings. Maybe because I sometimes I lean. I assume that I'm going to spend time on it a little bit later. As of lately, I've been doing that. And I've been pretty good about getting a little bit of squeezing in 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I can squeeze in an extra 30 minutes, just not all at once. I can squeeze in 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. I just can't do it all at once. I don't have like that maneuverability with my time, but I do have like moments of time. What was it? I was listening to like a podcast or something about this writer, and how this writer like would get a lot of writing done. They're like, how do you do it? You're never at your desk. It's like, well, I just kind of wander into my studio, wander into my office and write a little bit briefly and then go back out, and some people can do that. And right now I've been kind of trying to do that with some of my drawings. I want to do that with my digital commissions, but that usually requires me keeping my computer on. And I just can't seem to get in the groove for that yet. Because that would be nice. If I can get to the point where I can do like kind of hop in on digital commission, work on it for 10 minutes here, work on it 10 minutes there, that would really allow me to get those drawings done quicker. Because that way I'm sneaking in extra time that I normally wouldn't sneak in for it. So I think that's one of my like secondary goals. Or another goal that I want to have is be able to kind of hop in and hop out of doing digital drawings, just like I can kind of hop in and hop out of this drawing. Like I can walk away from this after this 30 minutes, and then like for like 5 minutes prior to going to bed, I can scratch on it for a few seconds. Make a little scratch here, make a little mark here and there, and then go to bed. I can't really do that with digital drawing, even though it's kind of the same premise. I have to turn on the computer, I have to wait, I have to open the file, and then it's just I don't know, it's just like a different, like mentally it's different for me, and I'm trying to break free from it, and I'd hope soon that I will be able to, because I think I'll benefit from it. I think it'll be beneficial for me. So I'm noticing that I really messed up here. I kind of smushed this whole area on the skull, and I wonder if I could fix that. I might be able to. Yeah, I definitely smooshed it, because this nose thing is lower, so I probably can move some of this down. This is one of the benefits of vine charcoal. No one ever talks about this. They always think, everyone's like, I like pencil. But like, you can't do that with pencil. You can't just like, I don't like that, scratch it out, You can't make that correction that quickly with pencil. You have to erase a whole section. You just can't do that. Well, maybe you can. Maybe maybe there's some paper that allows you to. I don't know. But like, as of right now, I don't know of any. I don't know that you can do it with pencil. Someone might come up to me and correct me later on, and I'm like, okay, you're right, I'm wrong. What do you want? You want a cookie? I'm not claiming I'm not claiming that that's definitive, right? Where like, I could say like, oh, when I say you can't do that with pencil, I'm not saying that like that's that's forever. I mean that right now, as of right now, I don't know if you can. Maybe some people can, and if you can, great, man, good for you, more power to you. I can't do that with pencil. Okay, how about that? So I can't do that with pencil. You can. Anyways, that's one of the things that's nice about charcoal is you can kind of like, if you make a mistake of that nature, you can kind of erase it with your hand, literally. You don't need a pencil. You don't need an eraser. You just remove it with your hand and go about your merry way. It's also one of the benefits of drawing with vine charcoal. You know, it's a more forgiving medium. A lot of people when they first start out with it, they hate it because they're like, I can't do thin crisp lines with it. I'm like, yes you can. You're just pressing too hard. I'm heavy-handed. Everyone says they're so heavy-handed. I'm like, dude, strong men are heavy-handed. If you're in a strongman competition, you're heavy-handed. You are not heavy-handed. You are saying you're heavy-handed as a reason, as kind of like you're as an excuse to why you don't want to press lighter. I can't explain. I can't tell you how you can press lighter. You just gotta press lighter, press lighter, press lighter. Don't press harder. Press lighter. I just can't do it. It's either hard. I draw hard or not draw at all. The lines are either heavy or not. Like, come on. I don't like hearing that. That's not true. That's not true. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. You know, I get it. I get it. I used to draw hard too. I still draw hard. I just broke 5 sticks of charcoal in this drawing session, but to always to use that as like this like kind of like scapegoat to why you can't do delicate line work, I'm not buying it, man. There's lots of people who are like ultra strong and who by any measure should have like should be shattering pencils when they draw, but some of them they don't, you know. So what makes them different than you know, than the average person? I don't know. Practice, being mindful, right? Being mindful when you're drawing, recognizing that you can draw lighter, you can press. You have control on the heaviness of the heaviness of your pencil stroke here. You know, you have control over it. I'm slowing down quite a bit. I'm probably going to have to spend an extra hour on this one because I spent way too long on the background and using vine charcoal. I should have kind of jumped in with the charcoal stick, the good old standby. So I'm gonna be drawing the majority of this tomorrow. When it's a little lighter out. I gotta finish this drawing before I start day 75. And also I might have to do this I might work on this tomorrow morning before I start day 75. So I'll probably have a couple hours of practice of warm-up before I even start my next day, which is good. I'm not too worried about that. I don't know why I went on a rant about how you people can complain about how they when they're first starting not drawing and they're like, I can't draw lightly. It's always going to be heavier than ever. I'm like, come on, stop you. That's a scapegoat. That's an excuse, friends. We all start out somewhere. know, you don't start out at a 10 with your drawing ability. You start out at like a 1. You start out with having zero knowledge on how to draw, you know, and then through time you get better. You know, some people get better faster. Some people it takes longer, and that's cool too. And that's fine. That's okay. But I think in today's world, like, Instagram's destroying it, man. Instagram it's like the same. Instagram's doing the same thing about like having giving people making people self-conscious about their body as it is with people becoming self-conscious about their ability to draw, man. It's doing the same thing, you know. You have all these Instagram models and influencers like showing a standard that even they can't achieve, because most of them are like photoshopping their bodies. And then you have these artists that are fantastically good, and you know, they I don't know. They make a lot of new people starting out self-conscious. Some people, like, you know, use that as they gauge themselves against these people that have years and years of experience, and sometimes that causes them to quit. You know, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it puts a fire in their belly. You know, some individuals it does that. To some other people it does not. Like, you know, like to me, I don't know if it puts a fire in my belly, right? But it does something. How much time do I have? Okay. Anyways, I'm not gonna get much more done on this. I got some things done. I enjoyed where it's at, but I'll finish this off a little bit later. When the reason why I'll get more of it done when I'm not talking is because I'm not talking. Oh, I mean, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. The reason why I'll get more of this done is because I'm not talking. Well, I'll get more of it done because I'm not talking, and I'll be able to focus all my time and energy on the drawing and spend more time observing. So that's why I don't get these drawings done sometimes. Unfortunately, you know, I actually need to draw faster as I talk. You know, I think I need to do that. But I think when I do that, I get a little more anxious, and I'll talk as fast as I'm drawing. So if I talk really fast, I'm drawing really fast, and it's like makes it look worse. So I think I only draw as fast as I'm talking to kind of like mitigate like that talking anxiety that might be occurring. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoy seeing the process of this drawing. It's all right. It turned out pretty good. Not too shabby. I hope you have a wonderful day. I got to get going. I really do got to get going because I wanna just have a little bit of an evening to myself. But I hope you enjoy this. Don't forget, if you want to watch more of these, I do these every day. So don't forget to subscribe on my Twitch channel or my YouTube channel or whatever channel that you're watching this on. So thank you. Hit the like, comment. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, and subscribe. And share. Yes, do that too. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Pierson out. Cheers.